how to use Google Drive to share and collaborate on documents. Now, first of all, let me just show you what we mean when we talk about the G Suite. So G Suite basically is a platform owned by Google that pretty much replaces any other kind of Microsoft type program that you might be using at the moment. So the G Suite is basically, if you ever go to Google and you click on the little waffle at the top right hand corner, you will see that there's all these different things and apps that you can access through Google. Gmail and Google Calendar will be things you've probably heard of, but there's also Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides. All of these different things are basically the equivalent of Word, Excel, PowerPoint. All work in exactly the same way, all have the exact same features, all feel exactly the same. They're just hosted on the Google platform on the cloud. The best thing about using these is that anyone can collaborate on them. You can share them with anybody and they are always on the cloud. So you can access your documents from your phone, logging into a library, computer, any device that you might have from anywhere in the world. So you basically will never lose anything ever again. So you've got your docs, your sheets, your slides, your Word, your Excel, your PowerPoint. Drive is basically the storage place. It's the place where all of your documents live. So imagine it like a big archive file. However, instead of it just being a dumping ground, it's also a place where you can share those files and other people can access them as well. So this is really useful if you are sharing documents with students or if you need people to provide documentation to you. And the great thing about all of this is that it's absolutely free, or you can upgrade to a business version, which simply gives you a lot more storage and allows you to basically send emails from a web domain of your own. And that would be called the G Suite, and that works out at about $5 or $6 a month, something like that, and is well worth the expense. So as an example, a lot of people think that to use Gmail, you have to be, your name at gmail.com. If you are on the paid G Suite plan, you can use Gmail as, for instance, mine is scoordinator@maintraining.com.au from Gmail. And my business owns everything that's in all of these documents, so it gives me really clever management, basically, of all of my documentation. But anyway, let's look at Google Drive for the minute. Now, when we open up Google Drive, it will basically take us to our storage center, so to speak. And just like any other file on any other computer, you have all of your folders here with all of your stuff in it. Now, what's cool about this is if I go to create a new folder, let's pretend I need students to send me stuff as an example. So I have a lot of clients who need to send me, big, long course curriculum documents. They have to send me pictures of themselves. They have to send me workbooks to upload to their courses, things like that. So I'm just going to call this pretend test folder. Press create. Now, what I can do is once I've got that folder here is I can then share this folder with people. So if I go to share, it will allow me to, first of all, click on advanced. So I could share it with certain people, but if I'm going to give this link out to anyone, at the moment, who has access to this? Nobody, only I do. Now, if I press change, I can go to anyone with the link can either view it or can add content to it. So anyone with the link can add. Press save. Now, you see here it gives me this link. All I have to do is share that link with people. Share it with my students, share it with whoever it is I'm sharing it with, and they can now add stuff to this folder. So let's say you need to say to your students, please can you drop all of your X, Y, and Z content, your videos, your worksheets, whatever, into this folder. All they have to do, let me show you how easy this is, drop. Oh, look. It's uploading right now. Boom. Now it's in that folder. I can see it, they can see it. Boom. You can download it, right click, download, and you've got access to that. So this is how simple it is for you to now share and collaborate folders with people without the absolute nightmare headache that Dropbox I choke when I say that word. Oh, sorry, Dropbox. Sorry, just don't use it. It's please use Google instead. It's just so much better on a million other levels. So there you go. That is how to use the Google Drive. There is a lot more other features to it, but I just wanted to show you that very simple, basic level of using Google Folders to collect content from your students. I hope that helps. Bye.